Welcome back to the Scuffed Ass Podcast for episode number 172. I'm the Geek Slays. That's Wonder. It's Monday. I don't know.
Yeah, it's another Monday. I mean,
Maybe recording
oh,
these on the worst day of the year is not the choice. I don't know.
yeah, but a lot of times it's the only day I have to record, so both of us have technically.
It's valid. It's valid sometimes.
Yeah.
Dude, I clickbaited everybody too goddamn good today. Oh my god. This is my best out of, like, YouTube does the ranking by views
Uh,
out of your last 10. This one's number one. It's gotten 32 views in the first 6 hours. I know that's not a lot, but it is for me, so it's okay. Fuck you and your opinions. That was aggressive.
yeah, that was very aggressive.
But yeah, the I'm sorry with the thumbnail is funny. And I clickbaited everybody too hard. Many a text this morning about it. It was pretty funny. When the video is just me apologizing for being lazy, and as we've talked about, that's not what most people think about me as a creator. That's just what I
hmm
think about me, because I remember what I used to do. So what
hmm
now is lazy. It may not be lazy by the standards of your average content creator. It's lazy by the standards of me, and that's a
hmm
problem. So we
Yeah,
kicking my ass back into gear because life was better then. So let's make it better again.
I just miss the mixer days where it wasn't just because it was a mixer and we were growing faster on mixer,
Sure,
but the fact that there was better games to play then.
that's true.
Even Fortnite was funner back then.
Dude, the only good games now are like single player games, and that sucks because
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I can't play Jedi Survivor at the same time as you. First of
I
all,
know.
the spoilers either way, but also I care too much about the story to like sit there and fucking talk the whole
Yeah,
time. Like fuck off. I want to care about the story. It
yeah,
matters.
yeah. I'm not very far in there. I am starting to progress through the story a little bit now too, because I'm getting to where I can't do any of the side quests without.
Good. Good.
But I did kill the big dude.
Oh, you've beat Ravis now?
Yes.
W. That was maybe my favorite fight in the game. That was a good one.
Yeah, it was a good fight.
Yeah.
I kind of donkey stomped him. It
But
was not even.
that's why I liked that fight. The dodge button actually functioned this time. None of his attacks were like unbeatable. That was
Well, not
cool.
only that, like I went and did a shitload of side missions
Oh
and
yeah,
stuff.
you were crazy
So
level. I forget about this. You were probably fucking God, what level is your Cal Kestis? I've beat the game. I bet yours is higher than mine.
probably. I don't know
Okay.
honestly. I
Mine's
just
like
know that
47. And that's
Yeah, I just know that I have two lightsaber trees completely filled out, and I have two force trees completely filled out.
all right. You haven't done your survival tree yet?
Oh, and I have that
Okay.
almost completely done too.
That was the first one I did.
Yeah.
Give me all of the health and the stims and stuff as quickly
Uh-huh.
as possible. Um
Yeah.
let's I don't know. I don't want to spoil that too much. Though the review of that game is coming on Friday. Or I guess in like 6 hours after this is uploaded.
Right. Yeah.
So or 7 hours, whatever. This is tough. Um it is funny. I'm sad that the I'm sorry video got so many views. Those all should have went to the It's All on Fire one-armed cook video. That is the best video I've ever made. Dude, I fucking cried laughing multiple times making that. Ugh,
Not just you. Did you hear Anthony in the background? He couldn't breathe.
dude, that was that was so stupid, but it was so fucking
I
fun.
like the guy at the end. It's not cooked right. No shit. It was like jerkified. I don't even know if that's a word, but
Yeah, yeah.
I'm using it.
Fucking immediately during the tutorial. Oh shit! There's a grease fire.
Pour water on it, quick!
I just love Anthony in the background. There's no fucking way, bro. Oh, there's a way, bud. It's on fire. It's all a problem. It was too good,
It's
man.
like the very start. It's like, ah, fuck! I burned my hand.
Yeah, I wonder what happens if I do. Ah, fuck! It's hot. Oh, it was so good though. It was so good.
It was a good video. It was good.
I don't know. I'm like kind of proud of the content I'm making now, which feels weird. Just like the video before that, the wireless lav mic test. That was a good video. Those fucking microphones suck though.
I know.
Dude, I was so excited. I thought we were gonna be able to use those.
I just like how you were talking for a little bit and it like cuts and then you're like, so those are not good.
So this shit awful, dog.
This is not good.
Oh, it's tough. It's tough.
Uh,
I don't know. We got to do more cooking videos at some point, but I don't know when. Dude, I haven't even edited that video we did yet.
really?
Yeah. I realized we never did any form of intro of any kind.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just kind of chilling on it right now. I don't know. Honestly, we might just record an intro next time you come over.
I was about to say you could literally just set the phone up on the counter and just, we're gonna be making.
Well, it's just hit it with the intro thing. I can do that. I just haven't.
Mhm.
So yeah, for right now that one's on hold. I'm gonna start editing down all of our Minecraft Realm games from stream into videos.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah,
Like the funny.
we're
interesting
just gonna have
ones.
Minecraft Mondays.
Hmm.
When we get time, I want me and you to do another thing on Minecraft. We're gonna do a Skybase world,
Okay.
the Skyblock thing.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about, where you start off on the fucking. There's just nothing on this world except for that one like 9x9 sky block with a tree. That's it. Yeah, there's some stuff you can do with that, but it's a little wild. It's a little wild. Yeah.
That seems interesting.
Yeah.
Is it like a creative
I'll
mode,
send
or do you have to?
No, I'll send you some videos later
Oh,
so you can kind of
okay.
get an idea what's up.
All right.
Before we get too far into this though, so with the crazy way I'm doing things, that actually doesn't mean anything. So I wanted to ask about when we should upload this. I know it's been Fridays early in the morning for a long time, but it also at one point was Thursdays, and at one point it was Wednesdays. Like
Mhm.
this show has always moved around on what day it's uploaded. Basically, we can do any day except Monday. And to be fair, I could get it up on Mondays. It'd be at like 10 p.m., but I could do it.
That's just a lot of extra work, and then you don't get to stream afterwards if you want. So
Right. So I could do any day but Monday.
right.
But I was thinking earlier, it's like this podcast comes out on Friday. Run the North comes out on Friday. I do normally my biggest or best YouTube video of the week on Friday. I know that's the only video I've done every week on Fridays for a while, but now I'm going back to the at least 3 a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Which means Friday is always the one that is the best of the videos. Like this week, it's going to be the Jedi Survivor review. It's always the bigger, higher production value, more care put in video. So, should we keep the Scuffed As on Fridays or move it? We don't have to answer that now. I'm going to let the community answer in comments a little bit. Let me know what they think, where they'd want it to be, but
True.
I want I want your opinion. I don't know. I'm thinking move it just because, I don't know, that's a lot of content on one day.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I know you don't do things on Thursdays and stuff, but
I mean,
You know,
it can go
just an
up on
upload.
Thursdays because it'll be uploaded still by tonight probably anyways.
Yeah.
It'll
But,
just be
yeah,
scheduled for Thursday, which I don't
that
know
doesn't
if
affect
that's
you
a
much.
right, and if that's a day off for me normally. I don't know, still content on a day where I'm not making any content, not the worst idea. Thursday is
Fair enough.
probably the day if we were going to move it that we'd move it to. It would just be a day earlier where
Yeah.
it doesn't conflict
you know.
with anything I do.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and my thing is I liked Fridays because if we happen to be busy for some dumb reason on a Monday and we can't record, that
Right.
gives us a few extra days to be able to have time to go to record it. But still, I mean, if we move it to Thursday, we still have Tuesday, Wednesday to try and
Yeah.
come up with an hour of our day to
Well,
try and.
And it's one of those things we kind of know now. You're pretty good about, I just can't this week. And I go, okay. And
Yeah.
I'll figure something out. It's not
Yeah.
like before where we waited until the day of to talk about it. We
Yeah.
both do a pretty good job of, oh, we need to record earlier, later, whatever now.
Yeah.
We've kind of hit our groove with this show. It's easy to just do.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Well, and
Over the last
kinda,
few months, it's been the only time we've got to spend hanging out and talking to each other. So that's been part of it.
Yeah. Well, and it also it you know I'm kind of I got a steady point in my life too where
True.
you know my schedule's pretty steady.
True.
Like the 410s, they're kind of tough because they're 10-hour days. You know, it doesn't leave much to do. You know,
Yeah.
much time to do in the end of the day. But those turn into in the summer times where you know I only work 2 hours a day, 3 hours a day. You know, unless it's a bad day, then it's like 4 or 5, and that's still a short day and still have lots of time at the end of the day to do stuff, you know, play video games, record podcasts, record cooking videos, stuff like that. So, I mean, that's one thing I really like this job, and it's going to make it hard for me to leave this job. Is the time, and also all the time off I get, the amount of comp time I get just for working 3 months, 7 days a week,
Yeah.
is ridiculous.
You're
Like,
going to
I
have to decide
automatically get-
soon about some shit, by the way. Figure out if
yeah.
you're going to Vegas with me or not, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I know you're terrified of going to Vegas, which is valid, because you'll lose all of your money.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
'Cause you're an
I don't
idiot.
know if it's a good idea for a person like me to go to Vegas.
I realized how... I also realized how extra dumb you are lately.
Huh?
So I've never actually thought about the machines you play on, but there's no random chance about it. Not even a little bit.
No, they're only supposed to pay out a certain amount a month.
Well, only supposed
You
to pay
know.
out a certain amount a month. They'll only pay out after they've received so much money in. That's part
Yeah.
of. It's not a game.
Well, neither are the ones in Vegas.
No, I know. That's what I mean.
It's gambling for a reason.
Like, at least I can accept when you're playing roulette or Texas Hold'em or blackjack. There's some substance there. There's
Yeah.
some,
Skill.
but like slot machines that are like the like actual physical spinny dials, a little different. Digital machines, I will never understand giving those money. I just can't.
Well, it made sense when I was a bartender because I had inside information. Like, not that I know exactly when these machines are going to go off because they're controlled by a completely different entity.
Sure.
But I can literally sit there and I bartend all day long or all night long, and I know which machines somebody came in and pumped $900 into, and I know they're probably going to pay out. So
Yeah.
there was a reason why I was a lot more successful gambling as a bartender than I am now, which I don't do much gambling anymore. But
Good.
especially since I just bought new tires. $1,600 later. And then also I need to get a new windshield. And eventually I need to get around to looking at if I can get valve lifts replaced. Because I'm getting annoyed by the ting 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 ting.
Dude,
It
yeah,
doesn't hurt the truck any, but it drives me nuts.
it's so bad, dude. I hate it so much. It's all right. I'm still just waiting for somebody to buy my truck.
Yeah.
That's what I need. I just want a
Yeah.
car already, dog. I know that's so weird because I wanted a truck so bad. But again, as we've talked about, my life and what I need at the time has changed. And
Yep.
trucks be expensive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I miss spending $30 on gas once every 6 months.
Yeah. I mean, you should have got like a little Chevy Colorado or something.
No. Well, I couldn't have afforded that at the time. But also, no. Well, they've done a better job now. The little trucks aren't so little, but like at the time, I could have afforded like a '90s, early 2000s Ford Ranger,
Right.
and I don't know. Those are too little of a truck, and I'm too
Yeah.
big of a guy that looks goofy.
Yeah.
That's why I don't want like the little tiny cars, you know?
Yeah.
Like
Well,
when I look at muscle cars, it's like a Mustang's not a tiny car.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's a coupe, but it's not tiny. Whereas like a Mazda Miata, that shit
I
little.
just need
I
I
can't.
just need leg room. That's all I need.
I don't
you
want to
know,
be
like-
the fat guy in a little car.
Yeah. Well, just buy you a bug.
No, I said I don't want to be the fat guy in the little car.
Funny. Just soup it up, put a diesel engine in it. You think you're paying a lot of money now, put a diesel engine in something. I thought you had a guy coming to look at your truck. You back out?
Yeah.
Dick.
Yeah. Oh, I was so passive aggressive about it. I hit him with the Jim Carrey. So I was like, what time are you going to want to meet up tomorrow? Whatever. I'll meet you either in Wheatland or here. And they're like, I think we're going to pass for now. It's like, dude, you're the one who wanted to look at it. So I just replied with the, well, alrighty then.
Well, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's favorite soccer mom, AJ Styles. It's because he has long,
Yeah.
luscious locks.
Yeah.
Oh, man. What in the fuck, Knuckles, is all of this?
I have no idea. What are you looking at?
Just what's been going on Raw so far. It's been something, for sure.
Hmm.
Yeah. It's been
Yeah.
something.
Yes, indeed. Mm-hmm. Very much exquisite.
Oh, is Raw happening in Saudi Arabia as well? That would make sense, because the women are still wearing their full body suits where they don't even show off their hands, so...
Real.
I got so confused at the beginning of that pay-per-view, because I saw, like, what the women were wearing, and I was like, what is that? Oh, right, Saudi. Which is awful.
Yeah, I don't know.
This is awful.
It only picked up on the first clap.
Ah, that's tough.
Then
That's
after
annoying.
that, it was like, no. Too much noises.
No clapping. No, loud.
Yeah. Yeah, so. Yeah, I just looked at my fantasy
Yeah.
thing. I mean, I'm okay with it. But then I went and looked at what Cody had because I hung out with him this morning and fished. And
Oh yeah. Did
he has one good defense player, I think.
you like make Cody create a Twitch account?
No,
Okay. I don't know.
I told him that.
Got a
they're-
follower that is, I don't know. I assume it's Cody.
When did you get a follower?
I don't know. 4 hours ago when I wasn't live.
Oh. Oh.
I don't know. Yeah.
Well, I told him that it's the Geek Slays on both Twitch and YouTube.
It's the Geek Slay is at everywhere, basically.
Pretty much.
I run this shit.
Uh-huh.
Even if I don't post there, I just make sure I own the account. It's like important.
Yeah. I even told him sometimes we bring him up and stuff, especially since
It's true.
he's like, oh, why? And I was like, because you're in our fantasy league.
Well, that and I don't know. You're kind of in our friend group. I know I never hang out with the dude, and I don't know if I've seen him twice in the last 2 years. But
Yeah, well, I barely get to hang out with him anymore now. I've hung out more with him this last couple weeks than I have in fucking 4 years because
well,
you
yeah,
know,
but some shit happened.
yeah, yeah,
I don't know. I don't really think we need to get too deep in his personal life. But yeah, I get you. I
yeah.
get you.
But either way,
Maybe Ra's not
yeah,
in
he's
Saudi. No, it's not in Saudi. Oh, do they just not have their other gear, so they're just stuck wearing their gear from last night? That might be it.
anyway. Cody needs a DB.
True.
He does not have enough DBs.
Valid.
He's only got one.
Yeah. I don't know.
I thought about giving him like, you know, 4 or 5 running backs that I have, and
Yeah. Yeah. The internet's weird, man.
yeah, yeah. This is why we like the internet.
That's a good question. So Mike Trout posted, Memorial Day post where he's wearing his Team USA uniform. And somebody just quote tweeted it and goes, "Do you think athletes already have photos like these saved in their camera rolls, or do you think they just Google Mike Trout USA uniform to find them?" I kind of want to know now.
The geek's curiosity has been piqued.
It has been. I'm intrigued. Oh, well, that's cool information. MLB has a player partnership with a photo app. Players get access to all their photos and videos from every game, photos by team photography, videos by the broadcast immediately. It's a pretty cool service that they've been using for the last few years. That's dope.
Huh.
That's dope. I like that. I like that. Good to know. Good to know. Oh no.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! 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 No!
Uh, Herm Edwards, former NFL and college coach. If I'm starting a franchise right now, there's no doubt in my mind that I'm starting it with Deshaun Watson over Joe Burrow. I don't care about those 6 damn games. It's not about 6 damn games. It's about 35 women. That's what it's about. But also, no the fuck you wouldn't. Give me Joey B.
Yeah, no shit.
What are we doing? I'm sorry. At this point, there's an argument that there's only one guy you take over Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
Like,
Patty Mahomes.
Josh Allen's good, but he's very streaky. He can get cold. Joey B is just Joey B, day in, day out. Sure, he doesn't have the high end that Allen does, but he doesn't have the low end either. He's just Joey B.
I mean, his first couple games last season, they started off a little slow, but after that, it was just pretty. They picked it up and just went on a streak.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I feel like the Bills just cannot lose. If they lose one game, it just gets rocky from then on. They have to have a perfect season or they'll lose.
Dude,
completely.
Oh my God, you didn't. Bro's using career stats between Deshaun and Joe Burrow. As if Deshaun didn't play like 5 years before Burrow got to the league.
Burrow's probably still pretty close to Deshaun, even though Deshaun's had 5 more years.
Kinda. But yet the stats also don't matter. I get Deshaun led the league in passing yards. And his team went 4-12, so I don't care.
Yeah,
Your
that's
individual numbers don't mean shit
they
to
were
me.
at that time that they literally passed more than the bills do. So
Yeah.
I mean, that doesn't really matter. That's
Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say this one time, and if you disagree, fuck you and just shut up. You don't deserve to talk. Yeah, I'm going there. When a company like Tesla posts a picture of their car in a pride parade and said walking into Pride Month, like, and then Tesla, we support a diverse, inclusive, and safe environment for all. That's not going woke. Letting people exist the way they want to exist when it doesn't hurt you doesn't hurt you. Shut the fuck up and stop being a little bitch about it. You don't like it, I don't fucking care. I don't like you. Stop. I'm sorry. There's not a question here. If what you do does not hurt other people or yourself, I don't fucking care. Do what you want. It's your life. Now, if you're hurting other people, that's different. Being gay doesn't hurt anybody. I'm sorry, it doesn't. Just because you don't like it.
The crazy one I seen on TikTok, I think it was today or yesterday or whatever, but there's a bunch of LGBTQ people that got together and they made a song, and the song's literally like half of it's like, we're coming for your children, like, yes we are, we're going to corrupt their minds, what are you gonna do about it, and shit like that. But the good part is underneath the comments there was a bunch of gay people that were like, no, this is not all of us, we do not agree with this, this is not what we stand for.
But also, I don't know. I don't want
bus.
weird old men who are always hitting on high school girls telling me that gay people are a problem. When it comes to children, I don't know. It's not normally gay people that are messing with kids. I'm sorry. Statistically, it's not. So maybe shut the fuck up.
That's not what I'm saying, though. But
no, I know, but it's what I'm saying. I'm sorry. Right. I keep seeing some bullshit on the internet, and I'm over it.
Yeah, I get that part.
If it doesn't affect you, shut the fuck up and leave people alone and let them live their lives.
Right.
They aren't hurting you. Go cry about it. Well, God, I don't give a fuck about your God either. That sounds so bad, but I don't. I'm going in here. Live your life by those beliefs. Don't force them on other people. You're allowed to support whoever you want to, and I support your decision to do that. Don't force it on other people. If there is a higher power and I have to face that judgment someday, I'll face it. Your book tells you not to judge, so don't.
So you pretty much just, are same page I am. Just flip-flopped, because basically what I was saying is, I don't care what you do, who you love, who you want to be with, blah, blah, blah. But don't force it on other people. Especially don't go after kids and try and force them to be the way you are, because that's just not right. Just both, leave the kids alone.
The other side does that more. I'm sorry, banning books because they had getting a teacher fired because they showed a Disney movie where the parents are gay. I'm sorry, that's not going after kids. That's just a thing. Banning books because they mention gay people is just not okay.
Yeah, that was not good. And the one teacher that was showing kids how to have oral sex and stuff.
That's an entirely different fucking thing.
Right.
I'm sorry,
like there's times to go after there's times to go after teachers, and there's times where it's like,
what are we doing? It's a Disney movie. What the fuck are we doing? Come on.
Half the time there's like sexual ideologies hidden in Disney movies for adults. The kids just don't understand. So the kids aren't going to understand it in the first place. Why also, the only person that's offended is not the kid, it's you.
Go look at kids. Go see how kids talk. They don't care that dude has two moms or two dads or love's just loved them. They have to be trained to hate.
Right, exactly.
They have to be trained to care.
Mm-hmm.
Like, stop. Nobody has a problem with it until they are morphed to have that skewed view.
Right, yeah. And most of the times, if the kid does have a question, that's where being a good parent comes in play. Like, kid comes up, hey, why is there two mommies and not a mommy and a daddy? You just say, well, that's just because there's two mommies that happen to love each other, But that's all you have. You have to leave it there. They don't really have to know
All
much.
right, we're moving on because this is
They
fucked
will
up.
move. They will explore their own adventures as they grow.
Yes, they will. Oh God, Internet Hall of Fame tweet. My boyfriend and I made a list of people we could have sex with if we ever got the chance. He chose Margot
Ooh.
Robbie, Charlize Theron, and Scarlett Johansson. I chose my daughter's biology teacher, the barista at Starbucks, and his younger brother. Oh no. Oh no. Oh fuck.
Oh no.
Oh, the fuck.
And this is why this will always be a bad idea.
Yeah. See, maybe you clarify celebrities or people you have no shot of really meeting and get it, fuck.
Oh.
I love that response. Somebody
I wonder if they stayed together. Did they stay
I have
together?
no
don't know.
idea. That's wild. My dad officially became a doctor today. This like 30-year-old girl posted pictures on Twitter. Her much older father became a doctor. First reply, I'm going to go show my dad and tell him what other people's parents are doing. You know, the way parents tell you about what other people's kids are doing. Well, this kid's a lawyer. Yeah, well, this dad just became a doctor. What the fuck are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Get an education, you bum. Fucking retired ass bum.
I still love all the replies to these type of tweets. Guys really live in apartments like this and don't see an issue, and it's just like a big ass TV and a chair. It's like, yeah. It's all the we understand the economy and don't waste money on dumb shit like 3 wooden arrows that say live, laugh, love. And then there's me, and I go, well, I guess I kind of do that, just not with wooden arrows.
It's just nerd stuff.
Yeah, just stupid tapestries and posters.
Which is better than live, laugh, love.
That's
in my
valid.
opinion.
There's a lot of personality in here.
Yeah.
You look around my room, you'll figure out what I'm about pretty quick.
Not only that, how many rooms are you going to walk in and see stuff like that? How many live, laugh, loves are you going to see in every other fucking house?
That's valid.
There's some diversity here with
Right?
you.
Yeah. Yeah. True. I still need to get a black light, though, to hang above my one little Scooby-Doo poster.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you gonna come over and help me build furniture soon?
Oh my god, not again.
Yeah, just one thing. Just another closet thing.
What makes this one different than the one that we just built?
It's not from IKEA. And I'm not getting rid of the one that I have. I just am out of space for clothes.
Oh.
So I'm just
Where are you
putting
gonna
another one
put
in.
this one?
The dresser is sliding over to like touch the chairs at the podcast set, and then the closet's gonna go next to the other closet between it and the dresser.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because like,
Moving you would be a pain in the ass. You know that?
oh, it will be. Oh, it will be.
Like moving me, I move my PC, my bed, and my clothes.
Dude, I have 2 desk setups the size of your desk setup.
Mm-hmm. The PC is going to be the hardest part to move.
Not really. Just make sure you take the GPU out, or just fucking call me.
Yeah, I'll probably call you.
Like, I'll go move that. Everything else you should be able to handle. I will handle the PC just in case.
Good idea.
It's a little simpler that way.
Yeah.
When's the last time you gave your PC a good dusting? You know what you need? Compressed air.
Yes, I do need to get some of that.
Because that's what I do. I just fucking...
Yeah, I clean the screen off quite often.
I don't care about the screen. I know what you mean now. I thought you meant like your monitor. I was like, no, you fucking moron.
No,
that
like
doesn't do anything. Yeah, the
fan
dust
screens.
filter. Yep. Yeah.
But I mean, I also kind of look inside and see if it's like super dusty in there, and
Oh,
it's pretty clean inside.
dude, mine is so bad. There's like a layer. But I'm honestly kind of not worried about it.
Mine's pretty clean. I could see it the way back, like the frame.
Oh, the fans get dusty as shit. Yeah,
dusty. But that, other than that, like it pretty much like whatever gets through seems to be sucked right out the back. So, I mean, it's pretty clean on the inside. I'm kind of shocked. The top of my PC is dustier than shit.
Yeah, mine's pretty dusty, man. Mine's pretty dusty.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping that I can get my truck sold, buy a car. I keep finding some at a decent price that would allow this, if they're any good. Can't go look at cars because I don't have any money yet, but I'm really hoping that I can have enough money left over after I buy a car to build a new PC.
Yeah.
Really hoping. Mine's finally starting to show a little age.
Yeah.
Just a little. But that'll happen after like 4 years. It is what it is. Especially when you do what I do.
Yeah.
Like, yours will last 6 or 7 probably, because you don't use it the way I do. Other than we're probably going to have to swap out your AIO eventually.
Yeah.
You still don't have any gurgling sounds, right?
Not that I know of.
Oh, you'd know. You'd know.
No. Not yet.
Good.
But
I'm not that worried about it for a few years. It's got to evaporate some of the water out of it before it'll cause problems. But I had to build his loop shitty because his case is kind of stupid. I think it would have done the exact same thing in my case, though, if I'm being honest. The nice thing about my case is the top has a spot for a rad, where yours doesn't. Because it just has that one fan hole at the back, the back top. Mine's got, like, full open for a rad up top, which would be nice for you, because we could have put the rad up top and had 0 issues ever. But that's not what happened. Work. Hopefully.
It'll work. I mean, it's worked so far, so
yeah.
All I can ask.
I mean, it's been almost a year, so
yeah.
I didn't fuck it up. So anything after this is just whatever.
Yeah.
Deal with it as it comes.
Yeah, I've been thinking about starting the Minecraft stuff on my PC instead.
You need to. It's fun.
So
I'll have to find the fucking RTX thing, though, to send it to you.
Yeah, I don't. I like the way the glow stuff looks as it is now. Like like with the RTX and the upgraded graphics and stuff. The in the moss or whatever, the glow fruit.
Oh yeah.
Does it glow like it should?
No, I'm gonna mess with some stuff and see what I can find later, though.
Yeah.
Because I'm just wondering if it's a bad RTX download. I don't really know.
Maybe I don't know either.
That's valid. Workers in Europe, I will be taking the summer off because I need a little suntan. Workers in America, I will be using one of my 3 paid vacation days to undergo open heart surgery.
Yeah, I'll be to work on Monday.
Yeah. Fucking A, man. Nice. That would be the funniest joke of all time. The planes that spit out the fucking chemtrails. I know that's not what it is, but so you can do like skywriting.
Paper trails.
Yeah, for skywriting. 10 years ago today, I witnessed someone pull off the funniest joke of all time. They just wrote in the sky, "How do I land?" Classic.
I don't know. I always like the classic one where the guy climbed to the top of that mountain in, like, I think it was like New Mexico or something like that, and lit a bunch of tires on fire, so everybody thought that dormant volcano was alive again, so they were freaking out. It was even on like big time news and shit. Oh my god, the volcano! It's active again.
See, that's a valid answer. Whenever people tailgate me when I'm doing 40 in a 35, I purposefully slow down to 35. It's like I gave you an extra 5 and you didn't appreciate it, so now you get nothing. That's valid.
Yeah,
That's valid.
coming back from the place that my girlfriend lives, I went and mocked Jesus with some person from Colorado.
Why?
They passed me. I was going 76. They passed me like I was standing still. So I was like, oh, I got some bear bait. So I stuck with them. Got home about 45 minutes faster than I should have.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
They went 60 through Lingle. That's wild.
Yeah.
Because there's a turn.
I don't like that you refuse to say the name of the town that your girlfriend lives in, but you'll say that one.
Well, it throws people off.
Threw me off.
Well, it throws people off.
Dude.
They think I was-
That's the sell of the century. In high school, I went to a sleepover. The girl I like climbed into bed with me and she started tickling me, and I was like, ha ha ha, okay, well, time for bed. I think about that twice every 5 minutes. That's the sell of the century. You had your chance with the girl you liked, and you you slept it off, apparently.
you did blow it, I guess.
That's the sell of the century.
Shoulda, coulda.
My son asked what taxes are, so I gave him a bag of M&Ms and explained that he has to give some back to me. I know how much he has to give me, but he has to guess himself. And if he's wrong, he goes to prison.
And he doesn't get to keep the Skittles.
Right? Oh, God. What? How? What? Jar of salt. Formed by the primal sea more than 250 million years ago. This is 100% uncontaminated. Best by 2019? 250 million years old and it expired 4 years ago? How'd that work? It's almost like that's one of the foods that doesn't actually expire. They just put an expiration date.
The packaging expired.
I don't know, man. The warranty expires. Oh, that does hurt. Someone said 30 years ago, and my mind went, yes, the 70s. They meant 1993, and now I need to lie down. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
That donut was a wee bit stale.
I'm sure.
It's only been there for like 2 days, and it's already stale.
It's true. Guys be like, the man, the myth, the legend, and it's just their pal, Greg.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's true. We usually say that after a coworker's been on vacation for like 2 days. Like, oh, we thought you quit. We thought you retired.
Damn, that one's also true. What is the harshest truth you've ever heard?
Harshest truth. The men have been just as oppressed as women throughout history.
I don't know about that.
I don't know.
But we're moving on from that.
No, the dark.
The harshest truth. The world will not treat you better just because you're a good person.
Huh.
That's true.
That's true. That's
That is a harsh truth.
Yeah.
I feel like if the Avengers were real, we'd really, really hate them. Watching the Hulk throw your brand new car at a villain and miss.
That's so true.
Yeah.
You're gonna pay for that, you big green bastard. So what are you gonna do? Fight him?
I don't know.
I'm gonna take you to court.
Also, yeah, what is that? Sorry, Internet Hall of Fame tweets are always great, but me at 3 a.m. watching those two Indian guys build pools in the forest. Dude, what are those videos? Because they're always incredible. But like, where do they come from? I don't. I don't think I've ever seen the actual account that makes those videos. It's just random accounts that post one of those ever. You see them every other night. It's weird, but they're great. They do some cool stuff. You don't have a clue what I'm talking about, do you? Really?
Never seen them.
Oh,
No, I watch TikTok all night.
yeah, they're on TikTok too. You dumb bitch.
Oh, well, they don't pop up for me. All that pops up to me is uwu girls and hunting videos. So,
That shows what we know he's looking at all the time.
and you're not?
No, that almost never pops up on my TikTok, actually.
Oh, but would you look at it if it did?
I mean, probably. It just doesn't.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Because that's not what I do on TikTok. I watch
It
these
wasn't
dudes,
what I did on
I watch
TikTok
these dudes
either.
build pools.
It's not what I did on TikTok either, but it popped up one time and I was like, oh, piece of candy.
Ooh, piece of candy, he says.
Ooh, ooh.
Ooh, well. You'll have to rewind, like, scroll down on this channel, or this oh, not that far. It's literally right there. You gotta watch them build this entire one. Yeah, there you go. Sent you one.
Yay.
I shared a video. I also shared you See, most of mine's like gaming videos and sports and actually 90% of my TikTok at this point, WWE. I don't know how it happened, but it happened. It's like all that pops up now.
You people.
What?
With your
You
WWE.
gotta start watching, dog. Next
I
time,
don't. I just can't get into it.
see, you have to try because the Bloodline story is so good. You know what? The next time you get time, you're gonna come over. We're gonna watch the like 4-hour video that is the Bloodline storyline. Just that.
I'm gonna run my head through a fucking wall.
Promise you won't. You'll get into it. It's just like D&D. All I got to do is make you sit down and experience it one
See, the
time.
problem is I've experienced this before, and I already know what I'm going to experience.
Nah.
Like, I was kind of into it for a short period of time, and then it was like, yeah, this is getting boring. To me. I don't even watch. I used to really like UFC and MMA and shit like that. I don't watch that shit no more. And that's just real.
That's fucked up. Today I was so bored. I saw an ant in my kitchen and I placed a few sugar cubes in front of her. She had some and then went to tell her friends, and I quickly hid the sugar cubes because I wanted them to think she is a liar. You got to be pretty bored for that. It's true. Yeah, I don't think that's real, but whatever. Moving on. Anything cool? Yeah. Do you dry off your face after a shower with the same towel you use to dry your balls, or do you have a
Yes.
separate ball towel?
Nope.
See, it's
Same.
always face first, then balls.
Yep.
And then just forget
Well, you work
that
from
you.
top to bottom. You don't dry your way up because by the time you get to the top, it'll be wet on the bottom again.
That's true. That's valid.
But not only that, if you do a good job cleaning yourself, it doesn't matter if you wipe your balls off with your towel. They should be clean.
What? What? Mark Cuban, I don't know what you expect here. People are not just going to out themselves like that.
Or will they?
Got a personal question for everyone watching Heat Celtics right now. Who's watching on a pirated stream? I'm curious how prevalent it is. Dog, nobody's admitting that they're illegally watching the fucking game. I'm sorry.
I am.
You know what I will narc on myself about, though? Do you know? So, The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, it's the Breath of the Wild sequel, just came out. The Nintendo Switch came out 6 years ago. Its hardware was about 3 years out of date the day it came out. Trying to run that game on the Switch doesn't really go well. So I am considering what I consider ethical piracy. I know those words don't sound like they belong together.
Yeah.
But if I go buy a copy of the game and then download an emulator on my computer and play it that way, I consider that ethical piracy. You got your money, but I get to experience the game in a way that fucking makes sense and not on the shittiest console ever made. Like, the idea of the Switch is so cool. How do you not update it in 7 years? When it was out of date the day it came out.
Because people will buy it.
Yeah, because it's the only way to play Nintendo games unless you pirate them.
Uh-huh. People bought them.
Yeah.
We won't spend the money to upgrade it, and we'll make double the money.
That's wild. Right? People will buy another one if it's better.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the way the feds must be watching this tweet is wild. Really thinking people are going to out themselves like that. Miami, you better keep this fucking lead. If you blow a 3-0 lead in a series, that's a problem. Miami was up 3-0. It is a 3-3 series. It is game 7. Boston might be the first team in NBA history to come back from down 0-3. Don't let it happen. Jimmy, you can't. Jimmy, you can't. Don't let it happen. I blame Wonder.
You should.
Why have you gone
Sorry.
like completely silent?
Because you're talking about basketball, and I don't know anything about basketball.
No, that's valid. That's valid.
I don't know nothing. What's this I heard about something like Michael Jordan or something is going to baseball or something like that?
What?
I heard something about Michael Jordan going to baseball. It was on the news.
You're on drugs? I don't know. Michael
It's
Jordan
on the radio today.
Michael Jordan went to baseball.
Or went to baseball, whatever.
Yeah. Did you not know
I didn't
that?
know that.
He retired in the
that.
middle of his career for 2 years and went and played baseball.
I had no idea that happened. I was like,
there you go,
stunned.
ladies and gentlemen.
I'm driving down the road, listening to the radio, like, Michael Jordan going to baseball. And I'm like, huh? I didn't know he did that.
Damn, dude. Oh, by the way, I called it.
You usually do.
The WWE, well, it was more the I hope it happens, not an actual prediction. But, you know, when the Usos betray Roman, I want it to be Jimmy, not Jay, because he's been the lapdog the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, they finally did it.
Well,
on Roman's 1000th day as Universal Champion. You know, Roman going after the tag team belts. The Usos came out to help him. They fucked up, kicked Solo Sikoa, their brother, in the face. Double super kick. Roman didn't see that they were trying to super kick Sami Zayn and he dodged out of the way. He just saw them super kick Solo. So he's pissed. He's yelling at him, pushing him. He's yelling at Jay, turns around, fucking eats a super kick. Jimmy starts yelling at Jay, you know, I'm your brother, not him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing what you should have done a long time ago, man. I got you. Fucking super kicked him again. I popped a little too hard. But I was like, I called that one. They did it right. I was so happy.
Huh.
I love that because it saved their titles, Kevin Owens is wearing an Uso shirt tonight. That's so funny. That's so funny. They really got to do something with those fucking titles, though, man.
Yeah.
I'm sick of them having 2 title belts. If you're just going to have one tag division where the champions bounce back between Raw and SmackDown, that's fine. But just make a new belt and make it one singular belt. They don't need 2 belts, a red and a blue one. They really don't. Make it a fucking red and blue belt or something. Just one belt. Just one.
It would make their lives a lot easier.
Right? Imagine having to carry 2 big-ass belts through airport security constantly. Because they do. That's a thing. Why are you trying to bring a fucking WWE title belt on the plane? Because I'm a fucking superstar, you bitch. How do you not know this? How do you know those are WWE belts, but you don't know who I am? Ridiculous. That's funny, though. I don't know. You got any other words this week?
Not really.
You're just
Other than
boring.
I don't want to go. I just don't want to go to work. But I got to.
Why
But
do
at
you
least it's only
gots
3
to?
days. Look, because I don't want to use up all my vacation. I
You'll
want to
learn
save
more.
some for maybe going to Vegas. or
You've
something.
really got to decide that kind of soon, though.
Well, see, the problem is I got to figure out. I think I won't know until like fucking July
Why?
because I got to know what I drew for animals.
Ah, that's
Because if I'm
true.
going to be up in the mountain hunting, I'm not going to be able to go to Vegas.
That's valid. That's valid.
Yeah.
What? What?
Sadly, hunting tags are not cheap anymore. So you got to do your best to try and fill them, or you lose money.
Okay. So apparently ESPN thinks the Minnesota Vikings should have made a bigger commitment to contending or rebuilding. Their exact quote, "What went wrong? The Vikings didn't make a big enough commitment to contending or rebuilding. Given a difficult cap situation, it's tough to feel as if they have a great handle on what sort of team they're going to be in 2023 and 2024. Given that they just won 13 games while being outscored by their opposition, they moved on from Eric Kendricks and Adam Thielen, but held on to Harrison Smith. They were willing to keep Zadarius Smith and Dalvin Cook on the roster into May when that cap space and cash could have been budgeted elsewhere in March." So, first of all, there's a reason that Kwesi keeps calling it a competitive rebuild. He's not just going to blow it up because there's no need to. You don't have to get rid of every veteran player, especially a guy like Harrison Smith. He got the choice. He chose to stay.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we let him stay. Like, well, they did a good job with some of these additions, but
Like Adam Thielen could have stayed if he wanted to, but
yeah, if he wanted to take
too much
a
money.
little less money, yeah, and he got his money, so good for him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's so weird. I don't know. Yeah, sure, maybe they aren't perfect contenders right now, but I don't know. Fucking cry me or whatever.
Unless you guys win a Super Bowl, people are going to bitch and complain about, oh, the Vikings did this wrong. The Vikings did
That's
this
fair.
wrong.
No, that's not true. The Vikings just don't get talked about. That's kind of how it goes.
Well, when they do, it's because somebody's shitting on them. It's never
That's
praising
true.
them.
That's true.
Even when they beat the odds and have a 13 win, win 13 games last season, and they still try to shit on the Vikings. Like, they outperformed everybody's expectations, and you guys are still trying to shit on them. What? But heaven forbid they shit on the Bills, who underperformed.
Right.
That's the only thing that, like, I like the Bills and all, but I also don't like hypocrisy. So
right, it's like you shit on the Vikings for overperforming. Don't shit on the Bills for underperforming. It's like, just that makes no sense.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. The Vikings did deserve some shit. We were 13-4, and we did lose in the wild card to a team led by Daniel Jones. I'm not saying not to make fun of us at all, but like, fuck me, dude. Why treat it like we're the worst team to ever exist because that we shouldn't have been there?
Yeah, there shouldn't even have been a Viking wild card talk in the first place.
Right? Like, fuck me. Tough. Do you, it isn't just, what the fuck? Do you ever feel that older cities are more interesting than new ones? Absolutely. It's because we build everything in fucking squares now.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's a fucking square. Give me some cooler shapes in my cities, dog.
Right. Well, because squares are faster to build,
Well,
and
faster
it's all
to
about
build,
the faster
and
you can build, the more money you can make
it's
in a shorter
it's
amount
more
of time.
well laid out and able to get around. Like the little like Hamlet style things in like the UK where you can't drive on the streets, you can only walk around the town. I kind of love that. That's
Mhm.
sick. Those old buildings with the little, yeah, that's awesome. I don't know. That's more fun. All the walkways made completely out of cobblestone, all the craziness. I love all of that. Yeah.
Yep.
That's why American cities are boring. We don't have any ancient cities. We don't have any old cities.
Yeah.
When we did, those old cities were just made out of wood and like burned down, and we had to start over anyways. Or
Not
we've
only
just
that, we
broken them
did.
down.
I was about to say we used to have, like, I mean, there's a lot of old buildings we used to have, but people don't like to keep, take good care of them, and they just tear them down and build something new.
Yeah.
That's why that's why I like a metal detect, because I like to find and preserve history that's
So
buried in the ground.
let's be honest. I am 100% positive some of the, like, if you could go back in time and bring some of our ancestors to now, they'd think the stuff we have is cool and incredible the way we think of it then. It's almost the bias of what you have versus what you didn't.
Mhm.
You'll always prefer what you couldn't have over what you could. That's just kind of the way humans work, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's also fair.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Some cities are cool. I want to go visit.
Well, I'm
I just
sure
want
you'll
to
get the opportunity.
I just want to be rich enough to just go overseas for like a year. Just go see some
Yeah.
shit. Go like everywhere. I want to see all of it. I don't know where to start though. I feel like Egypt is the answer.
I don't know. Ireland sounds pretty cool.
Right, but like I don't know, something about the pyramids, man.
Yeah,
Something about
that's
the
true.
idea of an ancient civilization like that in that way, the feels like it should be more advanced than now. I don't know, it's great. I don't know. I want to check it out. Will I ever? Hopefully. But who knows? Who the fuck knows?
Time will tell, I'm sure.
Or it won't. Who knows? Oh, I do got to look up something real quick. somebody was talking about something today, and I want to see if I saw it or if I can find anything on it. Doesn't seem like it though.
Yeah.
I was hoping there was new news, but I don't see anything. I'll look harder for later.
Newly news.
That's what I'll do. Yeah, but all right. Guess that's all I got. Anything you got to say?
Nothing that I have to say.
Anything you want to say?
Nothing that I won't say either.
All right. Well, I guess that'll do it for us. So thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.